Hey, good afternoon. It is March 30th, 2023, and we are in the Old Testament, and we are in the book of Exodus. We're going to read chapter 35, verse 1 through 29 today. We just had the golden calf incident while Moses is up on the mountain, bringing the first set of the Ten Commandments down. The people have ripped out the little earrings that signified that they were slaves in Egypt, and they've melted them all down, and they created a golden calf. And they were bowing down and worshiping that and saying, no, this is our God. Just as Moses is coming around the corner with a tablet that says, I will have no God before my God. And he smashes the tablets and he smashes that golden calf. And he sends out the Levites who slayed 3,000 of the people that were trying to lead them away. And he runs back up to God and he says, okay, God, please stop being angry with these people. Remember Abraham, remember Isaac, remember Jacob. Remember that promise you made to them that you're going to turn these people into a nation. It's going to take some work, but I know you're going to fulfill that promise. And God relents and says, okay, here's a new set of tablets, take those back down. And we're going to start the work. And we start to see the work here of turning the Israelites back into a nation under God. We're going to reestablish the Sabbath because that has fallen away while they were in captivity. They came out of Egypt with all these gold and silver and treasures that the Egyptians gave them as they went out. Now they're going to dedicate those back to Moses so that they can make this tent of the tabernacle and all the wonderful, marvelous things they have. So they got the treasure from the Egyptians to make that, and it passed through them. Okay, it's yours. Now give it back to God. They give it back to God. And that's pretty much where this story ends. So let's go ahead and we'll get to it. Exodus 35, 1 through 29. Then Moses gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together and said to them, these are the words which the Lord has commanded you to do. Work shall be done for 6 days, but the seventh day shall be a holy day for you, Sabbath of rest to the Lord. Whoever does any work on it shall be put to death. You shall kindle no fire throughout your dwellings on the Sabbath day. And Moses spoke to all the congregation of the children of Israel, saying, this is the thing which the Lord commanded, saying, take from among you an offering to the Lord. Whoever is of a willing heart, let him bring it as an offering to the Lord. Gold, silver, bronze, blue, purple, and scarlet thread, fine linen, goat's hair, ram skins dyed red, badger skins, acacia wood, oil for the light, and spices for the anointing oil and for the sweet incense, onyx stones, and stones to be set in the ephod and in the breastplate. All who are gifted artisans among you shall come and make all that the Lord has commanded, the tabernacle, its tent, its coverings, its clasps, its boards, its bars, its pillars, and its sockets, the ark and its poles with the mercy seat and the veil of the covering, the table and its poles, all its utensils, and the showbread, also the lampstand for the light to light its utensils, its lamps and the oil for the light, the incense altar, its poles, the anointing oil, the sweet incense, and the screen for the door at the entrance of the tabernacle, the altar of burnt offering with its bronze grating, its pole, all its utensils, and the laver and its base, the hangings of the court, its pillars, their sockets, and the screen for the gate of the court, the pegs of the tabernacle, the pegs of the court, and their cords, the garments of ministry for ministering in the holy place, the holy garments for Aaron the priest, and the garments for his sons to minister as priests. And all the congregation of the children of Israel departed from the presence of Moses. Then everyone came whose heart was stirred, and everyone whose spirit was willing, and they brought the Lord's offering for the work of the tabernacle of meeting, for all its service, and for the holy garments. They came, both men and women, as many as had a willing heart, and brought earrings and nose rings, rings and necklaces, all jewelry of gold, that is, every man who made an offering of gold to the Lord. And every man with whom was found blue, purple, and scarlet thread, fine linen and goat's hairs, red skins of rams, and badger skins brought them. Everyone who offered an offering of silver or bronze brought the Lord's offering. And everyone with whom was found acacia wood for an ark of the service brought it. All the women who were gifted artisans spun yarn with their hands, and brought what they had spun, of blue, purple, and scarlet, and fine linen. And all the women whose hearts stirred with wisdom spun yarn of goat's hair. The rulers brought onyx stones, and the stones to be set in the ephod and in the breastplate, and spices and oil for the light, for the anointing oil, and for the sweet incense. The children of Israel brought a freewill offering to the Lord. All the men and women whose hearts were willing to bring material for all kinds of work which the Lord, by the hand of Moses, had commanded to be done. May God bless the reading of his word. May God bless you. Bye.